Hello and welcome to Forex Binary Option System OMNI11. OMNI11 is a pro level binary option system. It trades Forex. A pro level binary option system is a full-time binary option system. That means you can trade for several hours at a time, at a session. You can trade the New York session, the Euro session, whatever fits your time schedule the best. In fact, you can trade any active session. We just have our performance results samples for the popular sessions of the New York and the Euro opening sessions. Now, OMNI11 has been around a while, and you know what? I hate to say it, but I think it's going to be around a long time from now. Why? Because I put a very solid system as the engine behind OMNI11, a system that has worked in other ways over 100 years. Okay, so you want something solid, well, you're going to want to get Omni, and I decided to just do it. I didn't want to at first, but I put the system in here, and you're going to learn a ton, not only from not only about binary options, but about trading in general. And so I'll show you more details as we go along here, but understand that this is a system. It was made to be solid. You can test and tweak different variations of it. Whatever you do, just write down your results. Okay? But ultimately, the core of the system is super solid, and we have many successful students trading Omni. In fact, we have one guy who just sent us statements that showed us $1.5 million profit. He was applying for the DZ13 program, which is the next level up, which is the Ultra system. Anyways, OMNI11 is super solid. You'll definitely want it. And for the price, it's dirt cheap. I mean, how many of you out there are flipping around binary options with no real plan, kind of going by feel, hoping for the best, and $3,000 goes by like boom? I mean, that's how it goes in trading. Actually, $3,000 loss in a trade is tiny. I mean, in regular trading, right? So, consider getting a system that is very solid, very solidly built, very solidly tested over time, and adding a powerful knowledge and understanding to your own trading. You don't have to only trade binary options, but binary options can be very profitable and very fun. And I like binary options, all right, because they're easy. I mean, I don't have to watch a trade after I'm in it. I just enter, and I'm done. I'm like, I expect to, follow the trade around, but no, I don't have to trail stop because you can't get out. Well, there's a new version called the Meta you can get out, but don't fool with that. Anyways, you want to use this advantage of just entering well and then looking for the next entry. You don't have to watch the thing. I mean, now you can just focus on one thing, and that's entering well, and that is very nice. Okay, if you've done much day trading, and this is day trading, folks, day trading, intraday trading. You'll be trading minute bars, few minute bars, 5-minute bars. Okay, if you've ever done any trading, the most difficult part is what you do after you enter. So now that's removed. Very nice. Also, what's important to know is that you only have to make 1 pip to make your 70 to 90% return. All right, 1 pip. And so what does that mean? Well, you only have to be right by 1 pip. That means you want your price to bounce away from your entry point in your direction, or just break through it and keep on going and just stay away from your entry point. Now, in fact, 1 pip is not even totally accurate. It's 1/10 of a pip, which is even easier to clear. All right, I'll show you. Okay, so we are looking at EUR/USD. All right, it's it's moving around as you can see, and you see the 4 digits, then you see the 5th. If you clear it by that 1/10 of a pip, this 5th digit, you win. All right. Here's freestockcharts.com. Let me see if I can shrink this up a little bit. And this is a tool. It's free. I mean, of course, you have MetaTrader, but this is always on, and it's free. You don't have to, keep getting new accounts. So if you're looking to use free data for a demo, or I'm not suggesting you keep abusing that, but a lot of people do. You come here, freestockcharts.com, and you can change all sorts of settings, put indicators, etc., etc. It's not a commercial for them, but I give them props because they made a free service here, and if you can compare it to your binary options broker quotes, you'll likely see that the data lines up very well. All right, so very nice. So you can trade, you can use this right off the bat, free. Okay, so for example, we're looking at our binary options. That's what we're looking at in Omni, because back when I designed it, there were only our binary options. Okay, so we're looking here, and basically what you're looking for is you want to look out into the future. Okay, as crazy as that sounds, and you want to be able to see out into the future where that hour is going to expire, because you're going to want to buy binary calls below that expiration point, and you're going to buy binary puts above that expiration point. Now, that's going to take some imagination, and in fact, I say this not to be funny or anything, is because I had to shift my own mentality. I had to use my imagination and make some sort of strange shift over into seeing out into the future in a way. I had to shift my perspective into saying, okay, I have to visualize where this is going to close. And so now, when I started looking at binary options in a different way, because it took me actually a while to start develop systems for binary options, because I developed systems mostly for regular trading. It took me almost 3 months, which for me is a long time. I mean, you can tell me, what results you want, and not that I offer that service, but tell me what result do you want, and within 30 minutes, usually I can come up with a good system. This took me 3 months, so I had to make a different shift. I had to think differently, is my point. So then I noticed that, okay, I need to figure out how to buy calls down here and buy puts up here. And so I needed to determine a method that would put me in that position to be buying calls down here and buying puts up here, since I'm closing right here. And so now I started to look backwards, and I started to observe, well, what do I need to do in order to make that happen? Well, then I started to see different price entries, triggers, ways of looking at where price is going to go into the future, all right, on the short-term basis. And so therefore, with this system, I said, you know what, I have just the thing. So I combined one of my long-standing, powerful, solid systems into binary options, and then hence we have Omni. And so I said, this will be a good momentum breakaway trigger, and we're looking to play the breakaways we want the momentum to hurtle past our entry point in the particular direction so it can close away from our entry point. And also there's an extra bonus factor, because I've added the cluster stacking factor, as you can probably see from the results, the cluster stacking, which is very important to this system, the profitability of the system. All right, as you can see, you can scroll down the page here. We're at forexbinaryoptionsystems.com, or come to Options Trading Authority. Here's the link, Forex binary options option systems. It's kind of a tricky spell, or you can come to authority.com. Okay, optionstradingauthority.com, and you can access the system there. We're going to take a look here at the results. I'm just going to show them, scan them for you. These are based off the system. They're not based on anyone's performance of the system. This is what you're buying. This is the most accurate representation of what you're buying, because you want to buy the system, not whether someone can perform it well. And performing it well just takes some practice, and you'll get it. Okay, so here is the monthly average system results. That's stacking the New York and the Euro. So you break that down. That's about, if you break it down between both, it's about 38K per month, based on a $500 per trade. All right, and that's just, that's what it is. That's what pops out when you run the system. Some people, think the system makes too much. Well, I'm not going to lie and say it makes worse than what it does. It's dumb. So, deal with it. It makes a lot, or it has made a lot of winning results in the past. All right? And so, okay, we have just some sample track records. You can look at, what I want you to do is get used to looking at how the days ebb and flow, profits and losses. Some days you'll have profits and losses. Ultimately, you'll have to use money management, and you want to take all the trades. I've had some other students who didn't bother to really actually go through the course, come up with all sorts of harebrained ideas, and you don't want harebrained. You just want to simply do the system. The system's genius. Just do it. And so look at the results, and you can see how things stack up. All right. Now these are just based on $500 trades and 70% profit. 70% profit and 90% loss. That's what it's based on. Okay, those are the old standard. And it's pretty much the same thing these days. That's the old standard though, not 70, 90. And you can scan through here. So you combine 81,000, combine 57,000, and look at the difference. You have times where it's running well, and you have times where it's kind of the price action isn't going so well. Sometimes you'll lose, but you don't see very many losing days, do you? Okay, but ultimately you need to do the system. You need to do all the trades and just plan on it. Okay, so anyways, you can come to the site and look at the details. It just keeps doing pretty much the same thing every month, so that's a great sign for you, because consistency is powerful. If you can have something solid, then all it is from there is a game of money management, and we give you the money management system that shows you how to compound correctly. So come to the site for more information, and just get started. Join the newsletter, and just ask us any questions you have. So trades. We have examples for the euro and New York session, the pound and the euro dollar, pound dollar, euro dollar, and you just that's what we focused upon. You can try other pairs. Hey, if it has smooth price action, that it will be even easier. But also has some follow through. You can do possibly even better for a different Forex pair. Remember, we're not trading the Forex pair. We're trading the binary option on the Forex pair. So spreads don't even matter. Okay, so and ultimately, what this is a home study course. It's not a robot. All right. So you get the videos and learn it. Anyways, I'm running out of time. I wish you the best. Take it easy.